Hello guys, welcome. I'm just about to make a movie how and where to buy gold and silver. But before I do that, I was thinking that I should explain you first what is the gold, and if you are thinking why it's bother me that, well, I'm just think it's very important for you to understand what you invest in before you invest. But now, before we start, I want you to know guys, this is not a financial advice, it's only my opinion. It's very important for you to do your own research. Let's start. Gold is a yellow metal. In most cases it's shiny, used in many different industries like jewelry, electronics, medicine, and of course what interests us at most, wealth protection and financial exchange. If we focus on investment gold, we have several types of gold: electronic gold, ETF, paper gold, and of course physical gold. Personally, I'm against paper gold and I believe that there is no point in buying it in this form. Physical gold has a real value and we have access to it at any time. I just wondering what would happen if every holder of paper gold wanted to get the gold at the same time. Do you think it would be enough for everyone? This is probably a good time to remind us an old saying: if you don't hold it, you don't own it. VAT on investment gold is £0, and if we hold this gold minimum of 6 months after purchase, we won't pay any tax when we sell it. So investment gold can be divided into coins, bars and numismatics. Personally, I think there is no point in buying numismatics coins because when we get to the point that we want to sell them, no one will pay us more money. Maybe if we know someone who is collector, but it will be not easy. So we pay more money for a special coin, but in the end we will sell it for normal price of gold. As I mentioned before, we invest only in gold coins or bars. Gold jewelry is the most often 9-karat gold, and this is only 37.5% of the real gold. It shows that in case of jewelry, most of the price we pay is for the bronze. So let's back to the coins. The most popular coins are Gold Sovereign, South African Krugerrand, Gold American Eagle, Canadian Maple Leaf, Chinese Panda. Gold Sovereign. The very first gold sovereign coin was struck at the Tower of London on the 28th October 1489. This new coin was to be the largest in value and size ever seen in England. The coin was requested by the King Henry VII. South African Krugerrand. South African Krugerrand was introduced in 1967, struck by South African Mint, to give private investors chance to own gold. During the 1970s, with the great bull market in gold, the Krugerrand became the first selection for investors in the world. Between 1974 and 1985, about 22 million coins were imported into the US alone. The name Krugerrand is a combination name using the first president of South Africa, Paul Kruger, and combining his name with the Rand Refinery. Gold American Eagle. American Gold Eagle is official gold bullion coin of the United States. It's extremely popular for their beautiful design and gold value. This gold coin was first released by United States Mint in 1986. The coins are 22 karat, which is 91.67% gold, 3% silver and 5.33% copper. By the law, The gold material of gold eagle must come from America. The United States government guarantees the quality of gold eagle coin. Canadian maple leaf. The Canadian maple leaf is the official gold bullion coin of Canada, which was the second internationally recognized gold bullion coin after South African gold Krugerrand. It was introduced in 1979 and it was the first coin with purity 99.99%. And because they haven't added any silver or copper into the coin, it might scratch more easily than other coins with lesser purity. It's 24 karat and yes, it's my favorite one. Chinese Panda Gold Coin. Chinese Panda Gold Coin were first issued in 1982 and have since proven to be extremely popular choice for bullion investment, both for investors and collectors. It's available in the following sizes: 30 gram, 15 gram, 8 grams, 3 grams and even 1 gram. It's 24 karat gold, and what is the real plus to the most collectors? The design of panda coins change every year. Now, when you're buying gold coins or bars, you have to make sure you're buying it from trusted place, especially now when we are living in bad times. We had pandemic, now we have war. Because of our government decisions, we are facing a massive inflation, and that's why people are trying to save their savings by buying gold, which in my opinion is the best way to save the value of money in the bad times. But please be careful. Scammers can see that people are panicking and fear for their money. They will use your fear to rob you. Wondering how they can rob you? It's simple, as I mentioned before. Many people are trying to get rid of cash, so scammers will try to sell you gold for, let's say, rainy days. Of course, you are desperate to invest and you will buy from them. When you will return home, you will understand that you bought a fake gold bar or coin. So, what is the fake gold made from? If you hold gold for the first time, you will notice it's incredibly heavy. Steel or lead are much more lighter. So for example, 1 kilo lead bar would have to be 70% larger in size compared to gold. And you would spot that difference easy. Platinum is very similar to gold in weight. If anyone tries to sell me gold plate platinum as gold, yes, I will buy it, because platinum is currently more expensive than gold. So which metal scammers use to fool you? Tungsten, known as wolfram. It has gravity of 1925, so it's only 3.6% different to gold. Another important difference is 1 kilo of gold price today is £46,914. 1 kilo of wolfram today is £12.97. So please be careful where you're buying from. Also make sure you're buying gold with popular names, and most popular names are Heraeus, Umicore, Royal Mint, Pump, Metallo, Round Refinery, Perth Mint. The mined gold price is always given in dollars. When you sell your gold, please make sure you use the same currency as you bought it. You cannot buy gold based on dollar gold price and sell based on British pound gold price. It could be the case that pound is very weak and you will lose on that difference. Where you sell your gold? Of course online, like bullion by post, jewelry place, cash converters, or in the big cities there are shops called gold buyers, where you can easily sell your gold bar or coin. When is the best time to buy gold? So the best time to buy gold is when no one's buying it, when people live in prosperity, when there is no inflation and when people don't fight for toilet paper. Or when you watch news and Rishi Sunak tries to convince you that economic situation is in great state. If the Rishi Sunak says that British pound is strong and everything is going in the best direction and is under control, then turn off TV and go to buy gold. Because in good times no one is interested in securing their money, and that's when gold costs less. So if you are watching this in 2022, you are probably thinking now, wait a minute, people are fighting now for toilet paper, there is a massive inflation, fuel prices mad, stocks and Bitcoin crashed. And yes, Rishi Sunak is trying to convince me that everything is fine. So for me it looks like it's a horrible time to buy gold. Well, yes and no, let me explain you. In 2011 we had economic crisis. At that time the gold price was about £1,300. In 2022 we have crisis again. Gold price is about £1,300 again, with that difference that for the last 11 years the American dollars has been constantly losing its value, which in this case the same time gold should go up. Why? Because American government has printed so much money that every third banknote has been printed in the last 3 years, and this is the reason why they have such a huge inflation there. For the same reason, people want to get rid of money and buy gold, because gold is the most safe way to keep value of our money. And also, as you probably know, they can't dig the gold forever. It's estimated that only 50,000 of gold have been left in the whole world. Who knows the real value of gold? How do you think who buys gold and most? Governments. And for example, in 2020, British government bought 113.5 ton of gold. And guess where from? From Russia. In 2019, Polish government bought 125.7 ton of gold. In 2020, German government bought 600 ton of gold from United States. In 2021, Chinese government bought 122 ton of gold. In 2019, Russia government bought 172 ton of gold. It looks like the last 3 years have been very much busy for them, wondering why. Back to the gold price. We never had such a bad time as we have now. Even in 2011, we didn't have lockdowns, we didn't have virus, we didn't have supply chain crisis, conflict with Russia, inflation, gas price, electric fuel, and on the top of that they start again talk about blackouts. And this all happening in the same time. We haven't got that in 2011. And the gold price is very similar, so I think gold price today should be at least £2,700 for 1 ounce. Now, some interesting facts about gold which you probably didn't know about. 1 ounce of gold can be beaten into 300 square foot sheet. Sheet of gold can be made thin enough to be transparent. Who owns the most gold privately? Indian households. They have largest private gold holdings in the world. Does the sun have gold? Yes, the sun contains almost 2.5 trillion tons of gold, enough to fill earth, ocean and more. How deep is gold in the ground? South Africa has the world's deepest hand gold mine up to 12,800 feet underground. Can gold be made? Yes, but all processes are so expensive that you cannot make money by selling gold that you create from other elements. Can gold be destroyed by fire? No, because gold isn't very reactive. It won't burn in a house fire, but it could be melted depending on temperature reach. Does gold conduct electricity? Yes, gold is a conductor of electricity. Did people used to bite gold? During the California gold rush into late 1800s, people would bite into gold to test if it was real. Why? Pure gold is soft. If the bite left indentation marks on gold, it was most likely real. And if it wasn't, you could break a tooth. Right, that's it for today. If you enjoyed and you learned something new, please subscribe, share, so we can help more people. Of course, if you have any questions, please leave me a message and I will back to you as quick as I can. So once again, thank you for having me today. See you soon.